Alright, everybody, good morning. It is a wonderful Monday, August 17th, which is also Isel's birthday back there. She's walking around. Also, yesterday we had a good birthday. If y'all watched the video, we are going to be proud parents. Woo! Number 2 for me, number 1 for her. Also, gotta say thank you for all the birthday wishes and congratulations, you know. And we're hitting a wonderful milestone here on YouTube. At least it is for us. We would have never thought. 20,000 subscribers. Yes, you guys are amazing, subscribing and watching and everything else, and your wonderful comments. Thank you, you know, letting us know how we are doing. Again, thank you, and let's go see what's going on. We still have more framings going on. More safety framings the welder is working on. The continuation of the plastering going on. They're making it all nice and pretty, making the columns actually into the size that they're supposed to be. You can see they have everything marked out, so they got to build up the column a little bit on this one. This one's not bad, they just got to smooth it out. He's just squaring it up. He's actually probably spent a lot of the day trying to get this to be square. Needs a lot more cement on it. Alright, and still more hand sanding going on. And that's a rough job doing it by hand. And the Spandrels filling the holes so we can start putting everything in. So we'll see how this goes. And yesterday the foreman did some overtime and started working on the shell of the cabinet. Right here. That is actually for the hinges on the doors. So these guys are still plugging away. I'm being told that it's gonna take them about 2 days to do this, but they're allotted for 10 days to do the whole system. So I don't know if they're gonna rush it or if they're gonna take their sweet time, but we'll see. Maybe in between, hopefully. I prefer it being the rush, but we'll see how well these guys do this. Alrighty. Can't get in there, but you can see what he's doing. He is going along and filling in the wall with cement and bringing the rest of it down since they've got all the dirt moved out of the way. They've also put Sahara in it, so when the water stays in the dirt, because this is actually going to be dirt all back in here, and we're actually going to make a raised bed garden over here, so probably about the same height as the front of the house. But we're going to leave it with stepping stones through here, the parts that isn't part of the raised bed garden. Yeah, we're just making sure it doesn't leak inside the house. Alright, so there's one little piece. They're checking it. Foreman's looking at it and approving. And that's where they'll start and work around the house. Everyone, it is a wonderful afternoon and the guys are busy. They've gotten this whole little section done on the house. We were just thinking about CCTV. Cameras are pretty heavy actually. They're not little tiny bullets. They're bullets, but they're not the tiny ones. And they got some weight on them, and they're still, we got them heavy duty ones. We need to reinforce a little bit on some of the areas where they're going to be hanging at, which are up here on the eaves. Right up there, if I can get the camera to, yeah. Up there in the corner. But yeah, we got to get them to put a couple pieces of metal in there so we can attach the cameras to hold it up. Alright, and the columns for the front part of the fence come along pretty good. I'm sort of curious about, I didn't leave any rebar exposed for them to weld in the metal fence work that they're going to be doing. Not sure exactly, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Near future, we actually got the materials for it. In front of me, this little batch of tubular. They're going to use it for our fence, which is interesting because I didn't think we were using tubular because the water can get trapped in there and rust everything out from the inside out. Looking closer to wonderful eaves on these spandrels, we are short about 2 inches, maybe less than that, for our connection. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do up there to fix that. It will be interesting to see how well this comes along, this little connection right up here. I thought they measured it out and everything was good. And we got some primer going on. Going back through here, touching up around the windows. We do have our window guy here. I'm not sure exactly where he's at right now, but maybe he's upstairs, but you can see that they have the handles on there. My understanding that they're going to be sealing around the windows and then doing some kind of caulking to tighten up the window seal or something. I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess, here shortly and ask some questions what's going on. Yes, the foreman using old school saws. It actually cuts pretty good. I'm not sure exactly how he keeps it so sharp, but it does a darn good job at cutting. So he's framed up the top on the shelving here. He is about to glue and nail this piece in right now. It's actually in his hand. He's about to go up and put it in. But he sees he did some temporary little shelving pieces in here to help hold everything together and strengthen everything while he's putting everything together. You can see on top they use 1/2 inch up there and a 1/2 inch on the bottom. Right here, right down here, 1/2 inch there. Everything else is 3/4, nice and heavy duty. And we're just gonna have little pop-up hinge doors up on the top, nothing fancy, nothing special. I was telling the foreman, man, we could stuff a body in there if we needed to, but I still is thinking that our suitcases will fill in these nice little areas up here. I don't know, we'll see what exactly we will put in them. I'm not 100% sure. It's storage area and high up, so he'll take a step stool or a chair, maybe even a ladder to get into those. Okay, over here gluing. Just wood glue?
Wood glue.
Okay. He's using plain old wood glue to put this together. Yes. I got some more skim coating going on the outside. Hanging out here on the bench. Man, it's moving around. So this is what our eaves are gonna look like. It's actually really nice looking. Looking good. It'll go match good around the house once everything is painted up. But yeah, it's looking good. So the foreman is trimming the plywood a little bit to make it like a super perfect tight fit in our shelving. He cut it with the skill saw and now he's just going over it. To get that last trimming. So just taking a little look on the back wall. He'd been working on a black wall since they had moved all the dirt out of the way. So he fixed it, brought down the wall a little bit further for the plastering, and he also did the drain in the back. Let's go take a look. So yeah, they did the drain, cleaned it all up, made it all pretty. It's looking good. Yeah, it looks like he's still working on it. He's waiting right behind me. You see the little red PVC right there? That is the downspout drain for one of our wonderful air conditioning units. Oh, I guess I'm being told it's for that one up there. You've got a little bit of thunder in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but you can see the rain coming. Anyways, it is time for the day to be done for these guys. So until tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is a wonderful Tuesday, the 18th. Yes, August 18th today is. We got a lot going on, and unfortunately we got some rework going on too. We didn't QA something. Well, the first few we did, but after that we just let it roll, and well, there's a bunch of rework to be done. So let's go see what's going on. And our front wall is looking good. And the guys, I can see a little hand popping up. Guys are back here plastering the top, leveling off the hollow blocks. So they're actually putting some, changed up the priority. So they did 1 days of Spandrels, and now these guys are going to try to get the walling done and some of the ceiling stuff for our dirty kitchen. So sort of change up on things. And we're still down 3 people. Not sure how many people are coming back, how many aren't coming back because of the quarantine. They are gonna have some problems getting into the city. Maybe. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It depends. Some more work on our clean outs. Yeah. They did one yesterday. He's doing this one today, cleaning it up, getting it all done. So he's putting these little angles on them so they can put another cement forming. They're putting forms over the top of them and then putting cement closures over the top. The welder going back. It's sort of hollow. We're supposed to be 1 2 1 2, but we have it definitely hollow. About half the drills are different, and they ain't even the same half the drills that are different. So some will be a 1 2 2 and a 1 and then another 2. So it's a crazy mess. So they burnt the midnight oil last night working on trying to fix some of them, but it's gonna take them a while to get it fixed. I mean, it's quite a bit of work that they have to do. And the guys are working on everything back here, finishing up this back little area so they can get all the scaffolding out of the way back here. So there's a lot of scaffolding. They need to start really getting hot on the dirty kitchen area. They have roofing to put in. They also have the water tank. Finish up the plumbing back here. There's a bunch of electrical that needs to be done back here. So these guys got quite a bit of work to do back here. So the prioritizing, I guess, now to get things done back here. Alright, and some more hand sanding. So I guess we got a couple people doing some hand sanding. Yeah, we do. We have a few. We might actually have 3 people. We did get some people back. One behind me doing some hand sanding too. Alright, so the foreman's been working hard on our wonderful closet. We're going to do a big X on my top little cabinet. Yeah, see? So we'll do a big X because I roll all my clothes. So I won't really need these big squares. The bottom ones are going to be drawers. 2 pull-out drawers for my socks. And yeah, I still having fun. I'm fine with that. I can do a lot. I can put my jeans in there. I can roll up, you know, towels. I can do all kinds of different stuff in that. And then I got 3 big squares that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it because I hang all my clothes. Even my underwear I hang. So I was really looking for a big hanging closet. So they have these little ledges here. It's all for you know, connecting the doors and latches and everything. These great big sections up here. Did the spandrels all the way on the back side of the house. Nice. So they got that little section done. That little section in the corner is going to be a fun. We asked them to reinforce it because CCTV is going to be up there, and our cameras are a little on the heavy side. One of the guys is actually going to start forming the little cement blocks over the top of these. I'm actually looking forward to it. He's going to put plastic for the layer here so it doesn't stick. So actually cool. I can't wait to see him do it. I mean, they got like an hour left, so he has plenty of time to be able to pour it in here. I think the rain is done, so he should be safe. And the wall is, one side is done. This side is about halfway done. I'm trying to get it done between the rain sessions, and we're about to get rained on. I can hear it starting to come again. Alrighty, so the foreman is having fun. I gave him a challenge. So he's cutting a nice snug fit. My little foldable, my roll-in stuff. Foreman's been busy building the shelving in here for everything. Most of these are going to be drawers for I sell over here. She has a few squares. She has 6 pull-out drawers. I have 2. Don't need them. I need more hanging space than anything. So there's part of my cabinet done. He's having a good old time trying to make it to my liking. But it looks good. I can't wait to see it all done up and painted and stained. Whatever we're going to do to it, I'm not 100% sure what Christian has planned for it. They got it done. The foreman whipped it out, got it done. They're cleaning up just a tiny bit left. Big old sawdust pile, it'll burn good. But he's got that done, so I would suspect tomorrow he'll be moving on to another set of cabinets. But it's a wonderful day. I said it was been raining on and off. Well, it really rains. So the water coming down from the downspout, they put an ice bag on it so it doesn't go in certain areas, and they've funneled it down and down and down. And yeah, that's a brand new bag of Sahara sitting out there on that post. Alrighty everybody, that is about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that little bell button down there to get notified on our next video. Thank you and goodbye.